Hey friends, I don't know how you got here, but I'm so excited that you're here with me today and that I am able to be here with you. And I just appreciate you so much for clicking on my video. I know there's tons of videos out there that you could click on, and I'm honored that you chose to click on my video and spend your precious time with me today. So let's get on with the video. Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I've been having a really nice day. It's Monday, so my art kids did come down today. They usually do come down on Mondays unless I have something going on or if they have something going on or if there's a sickness or something like that. We'll put it off till later in the week, but usually they do come down on Mondays, and so they came today, and they came about just a little after 1, and they just left at 4. So I am wore out. I wanted to come on and make this video, and then I'm going to go sit somewhere and chill for a little while and work on the border of my poncho here. But I wanted to show this to you guys, and I am going to show you some of the kids' artwork also. But I wanted to show you I finished my neckline, and I love how that turned out. It looks wonderful. I did a row after I did the granny square rows. I did a row of single crochet, and then on the next round of single crochets I did a decrease, and the same for the back, somewhere up in there. And then I did another round of single crochets just all the way around it, so it's 3 rows of single crochet there. And so I think that completed the neck. It made it look finished, and I like it. So I am working on the bottom. I have went around once, because one of these, it's got 2 rows of the blue right here, this turquoise. One of them is the border of this already, and so the other one is the one I put on. And so I'm working on the second one, and it is right here. So actually I wonder if I can wear it and crochet as I'm wearing it. Just have to turn it. But I'm going to stand up and kind of show y'all kind of what it looks like. And you can't really see all of it, but it will be a little bit longer as I work on it. This that I have done so far, where am I at? I guess it's around on this side where I'm at. Yep, I think it's right there. Yep. I pulled my stitches out. So that's where I'm at. And yeah, I could probably wear it and crochet on it at the same time. But I think that looks good. Let me see if I can show you how it looks with those border on there. I like that. I think it's going to look really good. I chose this one to be my front because it has that pink part right there. So that's my center of the front poncho. But I really like it. I'm going to go around it. This row that I'm working on, I'm going to finish that round, and I possibly might do another round, or I might just call it finished after that. I'll try it on and see how it looks and the length of it, and before I decide. But I was thinking I might would just call that finished and put it in the fair, and then sometime in October when I get it back from the fair. But if I decide I wanted it longer, I can put another round or 2 on it. But it takes me about a whole afternoon through the night to do 1 round around it, because it is pretty big. I'm gonna slip it off now. When you think about it, it's like a big blanket with a hole in the middle there. But it's coming along nicely. I love it. I really do. I like the colors that I chose for it. And Sassy's going straight to it. Look at that. Girl, no, it's not yours. I promise you it's not yours. She went straight over there to it. Like I was laying it here for her, and I kind of draped it on a chair. I'll pull the chair out some so it's not touching the table. I was going to show you some of the kids' artwork that we did today. They have done a ton of artwork, but today we did charcoal drawings, and so I'm not an expert with anything, but I'm surely not with charcoal drawing. But I tried to guide them the best that I could, so I had them to draw out their drawings with pencil, and then we went back with charcoal sticks and did some shading, and some of them just, had fun. They didn't follow directions, they just had fun, and that's okay. That's okay. Art is supposed to be fun. So I'm just going to grab their painting drawings that are right here. Okay, so it's 4 kids, and there's 4 categories for each pieces of art, like each, so they each have 4 pieces in each category, such as charcoal drawing. Sassy girl, keep walking, keep walking. Okay, so I'm just going to try to show them to y'all. I'm not sure how well these will show up, but this is Zeke's still life, and we are going to cut this and frame it or either put it in a Ziploc bag. But this is Zeke's. He is 14, and that's his still life. It's a snail. So this is Zeke's landscape. I thought he did really good on that. I mean, they're kind of getting tired. They're kind of getting tired of doing art all the time, but we're just trying to, push forward and get something in each of the categories so they'll have lots of things to enter in the fair. Okay, and this is Zeke's abstract, and it's charcoal also, so that's his abstract. I don't guide them. I let them come up with their idea, and then I give them some tips with whatever they want to do. Like, their art is their art. I give them some tips, or I say, okay, well, the best way to do that would be, and then I tell them, some tips or something, and then I'll tell them, like, for shading and stuff, I'll say, I would shade this area, I would shade this, and actually, I just was looking at this, and I'm going to have him to do a little bit extra on that. But this is also Zeke's, he copied this from a mug that I have that has a sheep on it, and so he copied that mug. Okay, Sassy, you don't have to sit on their papers. You can move. Move, Sassy. No. No. She's over here getting my charcoal pieces. Okay, so that is Zeke's 4 pieces for charcoal. Now they're going to kind of be mixed up. I don't think they're in order together, or maybe some of them are. I don't know. This is Rivers. He is 7, and I'm not even going to try to explain this. He's 7, and he likes to be silly, okay? That is his portrait. I don't know. This is his landscape. He knows what a landscape is, but he just had it in his mind that this is what he was doing. So sometimes you can't, argue with the kid. I don't argue with him. He knows when a landscape is land, a scenery. So maybe, I don't know. This is a ride at Magic Springs in Hot Springs. I think it's a bumpy slide. Um, but that's his drawing of that. And remember, he's 7, so it's age appropriate. Now, I did come up with the idea. He was trying to come up with a still life, and he's drawn everything in this room already. He was trying to come up with a still life, and he rode his bicycle down here today. This is the 7-year-old River. And so I said, well, how about drawing your bicycle? And he said, well, I have to bring it in the house. And I'm like, we're not doing that. Let me pull up a picture of a bike. And so I pulled up a very simple drawing of a bicycle and had him to look at that and draw it and then add the charcoal and stuff. And so I think that's age appropriate. It looks like a 7-year-old did it, right? So yeah, it's age appropriate. I don't want their work to look like I did it or somebody else did it for them. I want their work to look like they did it. And so that looks like a 7-year-old did it. So that's his bicycle. Before the fair comes, we'll go back through their art and talk about different things and see, if they need to add something different or whatever, add a little to it or something, This is his abstract. This is a bunny gnome. You may remember I got one in Happy Mail a while back, and it's still sitting out. All my Easter stuff is still out. Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches, she just said in her video today that her Easter stuff was still out. Right there with you, sister. There's my Easter stuff. I need to put it away. Over there, we have a big, huge gnome rabbit, and River drew it today, and charcoaled it in and smeared around, and he had fun doing it, and that's the point. That's the whole point of it, okay? He had a lot of fun. And actually, trying to help all 4 of them becomes a little task, because if I'm focusing on one, like, okay, now, think about, I always feel like, okay, but think about how big that needs to be on the page. How much space do you need above it, below it? I try to guide them like that. And while I'm doing that, the others are kind of working, but I'm trying to keep an eye on what everybody's doing and guide them. But he got away with that, and I was like, okay, it looks age appropriate, whatever. Okay, so this one, the 14-year-old girl, Evie, did this as her charcoal portrait. And I think it's pretty good. I mean, she gets all upset because her work doesn't look like a professional did it. And I'm like, but Evie, you're a 14-year-old girl learning art. It's not supposed to look professional. And so we go around and around about that every week. I think it looks really good. Her eyes are good. Now, she should come back with her charcoal and do a little bit more to the eyes and the eyebrows. But I think overall, it looks good. I think it looks like a 14-year-old kid drew that. And that's the whole goal. When the judges are going around looking, if they say, oh, a kid didn't do that. Some kids are very talented and their art might look professional. But if they look at all her art, they know she did all that. Okay, Sassy, get off, get off, get off, get off. And then this is her abstract. And I think at this point she was just out of ideas. And she was just, so she did raindrops. And it's abstract. I mean, I told her if she comes up with another idea, we'll change it. But if not, at least she's got something in that category. So she just did some raindrops for her abstract. And, that's fine. There may not even be that many entries in charcoal anyway, just because a lot of people don't do charcoal with kids. I just happen to be crazy. Okay, so I always have them snacks. When they come to my house, they know they're getting snacks. I have on some drink that their mom allows. Now she does. Their mom doesn't let them have like a whole lot of sugar. They can have some, but she likes to balance things out, and like a good mom is supposed to do, right? And so she I always check with her, but I always have popcorn for them. And one day, a couple weeks ago, Big Daddy had went in Ollie's to get something. I didn't go in. I stayed in the car. He ran in to get some cereal or something. He always gets there and drink some drinks that he gets. And then he come back and he said, "I got the kids some Pop-Tarts for a snack." And I was like, okay. So it was strawberry Pop-Tarts. So I did check with their mom before they came that day last week. Yeah. And so it was 4 packets of the Pop-Tarts in there, and it's 2 in each one. Is that right? Yeah. So they had 1 Pop-Tart apiece last week, and then they had 1 Pop-Tart apiece this week. So she drew her half-eaten Pop-Tart. I had to explain what that was. Like, it's a square, it's a napkin. The big square is the napkin that her Pop-Tart was laying on, and the other piece is her Pop-Tart. So you can't tell what it is. But it's okay. It's okay. She drew it, and she likes it. So it's good. Okay, so this is also Evie's landscape, and I guess it goes like this because I see a sun at the top. That is a Ferris wheel, and it's supposed to be some trees around it. I'm gonna have to look at it and study this a little bit, and then kind of give her some ideas how she can add to this. I think we could draw some trees that kind of go off the page, and that would take. She said, "I don't know why I drew a big circle around it because this is the Ferris wheel, but I think we can add some trees and take care of that. It'll just blend in with the trees." So I'm gonna help her with that next week. Okay, and so these belong to the 10-year-old. She might be 11 now, I'm thinking. This is a chair. It's actually a high chair. Over by the window, I have a baby high chair. It's a wooden, white high chair, and I have one of my reborn dolls sitting in it. And so she drew that high chair. It doesn't have a tray on it. It's just a chair. And so, look at Sissy. So she drew that and shaded it in with the charcoal and all that. So it's age appropriate for her. I think she did a good job on it. So that's Jana's. And I'm going to have to go back with Jana and talk about some of this. So this is her landscape. I guess it's a bird's eye view. This is her landscape. And so that's a road. And I think trees on the sides of the roads. Again, I was busy helping one of the others while she was doing this. And so I didn't talk about it too much with her. But we just need to doctor it up a little bit to get it, fair ready. And then she drew one of my dolls' faces for her portrait. And so that is her charcoal portrait. I think it's good. I mean, it really is. She is, like I said, I think she just turned 11. And I think it's good. Some days they draw better than other days, and some days they just have days where, they're just wanting to play more. And then for her still life, she drew a Christmas tree for her charcoal drawing. So it's age appropriate. Now, if the 14-year-old had done this, I'd have said to Zeke, "What do you think the judges are going to think when they see this and they're in the 14 to 18-year-old group, and I would have had him to either add more to it or something. But I think this is very age appropriate for her age group. And so that is their charcoal drawings they did today. We did start on some acrylic drawings. I'm going to have them to just draw all 4 of their acrylic pieces, and then we'll get the acrylic paint out and have paint day. But they're doing good, and they're some of their artwork is really good, like I said, and then some days they just more or less wanting to play around more. But we have fun, and that's the thing about it. We have fun. We're laughing, joking, and singing, and just doing all kinds of silly stuff while they're here. And they have snacks and drinks, and so it's fun. It's fun for them, but I enjoy them. I enjoy watching them interact with each other, and just like siblings pick on each other, my kids did. They do the same thing, and so I get a kick out of that. I laugh. I'm laughing the whole time they're here. So anyway, that's what my day has been. I got up this morning and done a few things around the house. I cleaned the bathroom because I didn't clean it last night. I usually clean really good on Sunday nights, the best that I can, but I didn't get around to it last night, so I cleaned the bathroom this morning, and I kept having to take breaks, but I got it done, and I was going to go and get my shower this morning before they came, but Big Daddy had turned the hot water off too tight, and I could not get it to turn on. I was like trying with all my might to turn the hot water on. I couldn't get it to turn on. So I just washed up the best that I could and got on some clean pajamas and waited for them to come. I'll get a bath tonight. After he gets home, I'll be like, could you please turn the water on? But anyway, it's been a fun day. I love those kids. I love doing art with them. I love them just coming down and hanging out with me and spending some time. They're so silly, and we always have fun, so it's good. Sassy is sitting right here on top of a box staring at me, and Sissy is right here. Phoebe, where are you at, baby? Come here, Phoebe. Phoebe. I don't guess she's going to come say hi. Thought she probably would, but she's in her puppy bed. Well, guys, I hope you're all having a great day. Let me know what's up with you today. What kind of plans do you have for this week? What's going on? Here goes Phoebe. Come here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Ugh. I have a hard time picking her up. Oh, there's my baby girl. There's my baby girl, huh, Phoebe? She is my baby. She's my sweet baby girl. Aren't you, Phoebes? I don't know that y'all can see, but on the back of her right here, when she was much smaller, when she was a baby, that was a heart. And it's kind of grown out a little different now, but it used to look just like a heart. And she had a pink nose when I first got her, when she was a baby. Didn't you, sweetie? You mama's baby? Huh? You mama's baby girl? Anyway, so this week, I have a doctor's appointment in Shreveport on Wednesday, so me and Big Daddy will be making that trip on Wednesday, and not too much, very much a low-key day, going to the doctor, getting some kind of lunch before we head back to our town. And so nothing pretty much going on the rest of the week either. Low key, I am working on my crochet projects that I'm going to enter in the fair. I've got to just start on some of my art projects too, because I want to do that. enter some pieces in the art in the fair for art, and I want to do some photography for that. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to do also. So I'll probably just start on that some this week too. Now I am not like a professional drawer. Trust me, nothing I do looks professional. But I'll just, get something on paper and draw the best that I can and see how it comes out. Right, Phoebe? Oh, she's laying down. Who's laying down? But anyway, guys, I hope you all do have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for video. Tonight, I plan to sit at my desk and crochet this last row on this poncho. I think I am going to just tie off and cut my yarn at the end of that, and then I'll put it in and I got to weave in all my ends. I haven't weaved in the ends yet because I wanted to make sure everything was right before I did all that. And everything's perfect, so that's all I need to do is finish this side, tie off, weave in those ends, and then that can go in my basket of stuff that I am entering in the fair. And then I need to pull out another fair project and work on it. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll be back with another project that I'm going to enter in the fair. And so anyway, guys, are you guys entering anything in the fair? I know some people have had the fair already, and I've seen some videos of people's things they had in the fair, and everybody seemed to place really well. So that's good. That's good. I love seeing that. Like what did people enter in the fair and how did it place? Some places really judge harshly. Our fair does not judge like that. Um, so yeah, I don't know, but let me know if you're entering anything in the fair, and if you are, post pictures of your fair projects in the Facebook group Llama, Mama, Kayla, and Big Daddy, which there's a link in the description box below if you want to go and join over there and post some photos. So I know everyone would love to see them. And that's where you can post photos of projects you're working on and things like that. So feel free to post over there. Sassy girl, what is it? No, Sissy, I'm sorry. She's just sitting here staring at me. She's staring us down, ain't she, Phoebe? Alright, guys, I'm going to let you all get going. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye, friends. I enjoyed spending some time with you guys, and I hope you have a blessed day. Remember, don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. Enjoy your life wherever you are and whatever position you may be in. Enjoy it. Find something that brings you happiness.